Righto, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. My sponge just fell on my lap. Great intro. For today's video, we're going to be doing a full face of affordable makeup. So before we get into the video, I just wanted to address my last one. I'm very sorry about how it turned out. I'm going to improve on my editing skills, so please bear with me. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, I've already got my primer and my brows on. For primer, I use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer in like the dewy one. I focus this on the outer portion of my face, and for the center of my face, I took the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. For brows, I went in with the Maybelline Brow Precise. I have been absolutely loving this. I'm pretty sure it could be a dupe for my Benefit Precisely My Brow. It is a little more creamier, but so easy to work with. We'll start on eyes first today. So I've already got them prepped. For eyeshadow today, we're going in with the... Whoa, I just like blinded you guys. We're going in with the Soph X Revolution palette, Makeup Revolution palette with Soph Does Nails collabs. She's an amazing YouTuber. You guys should go and check her channel out. I don't know what look I'm going for today either, so back again with that. But we're gonna start off. Well, I should probably like have my dirty brushes up here. I really need to clean them. I'm taking a big fluffy brush, and we're going to go in with the shade, this orange shade here, which is called Sweet and Sour. And this is just going to be like, I think we use it just as a transition shade. So we're just going to go ahead. Okay, so once our transition shade is down, I'm taking the red shade right next to it called 21. Looks like we're doing a bit of a fiery look today. And we're just going to pack this in our outer V area. There is like something on my eyelash. We're just going to build that up. Should probably finish my sentence. I mean, I'm like really dipping in there. I don't know, it's not coming out as red as I would like. I mean, I've used it before. Maybe it's because I set my lids. I normally don't, but I didn't want the concealer to crease. Okay, maybe it's just like my eyelids. I'm not sure. Okay, so once the red's packed on and you're somewhat happy with it, we're going to take the first brush that we used and dip into the first shade and just blend those two together. I mean, it took a little bit of effort, but it got there. I mean, it's not like the worst red in the world, but it just took a bit of building up, I guess. Oh, I dipped into the wrong shade. Also, don't worry if you have like any fallout under your eyes like myself. We'll just go ahead and clean it up with a makeup wiper before we apply our foundation. Lucky I did do my eyes first though, because I'm pretty sure I didn't in my last video. So that's a good start. Good sign, good start. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Alright, so next up we're going to go into this, oh, blinding you again, this gold shade up here in the corner. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's just called Dreams, and I'm taking that on a flat brush. Oh, I really need to clean my brushes. Okay, we need a new flat brush. This one's got like a darker shade on it. Won't be a moment, guys. Alright, so I'm just taking like this little short one, dipping into that gold and packing it all over the lid. Now it doesn't matter if it's like really sheer, I guess, because we're going to go in with another product over the top. Alright, so once that gold's all over the lid, I'm taking this Chi Metallic Foil Eyeshadow. I believe Australis have like very similar ones to this. And we're just going to take the same brush, dip into it. It's like a really weird texture. It's like jelly, but hard jelly, and like it turns to powder. I don't know. But we're just going to take that and pack it exactly where we put the last gold shape. I definitely think that that little shadow would have been applied better with the fingers, to be honest, but that's alright. Once that's done, we're going to go back in with the second brush that we used, dip into the red shade and just blend it together. Oh my god. And then dip back into the first brush and blend around everything. So once eyes are done, I'm just taking a makeup wipe and we're just going to clean up. Oh my god, clean up underneath. Do you know what I just noticed actually? I'm basically wiping off my primer. I forgot I had already had that on, but we're just gonna have to reapply it, I guess. So I'm just gonna take this all over the skin, face, skin, yeah. And we'll reapply our primer. But before we put primer on, I've got like all my steps jumbled up right now and I'm so sorry. Taking mascara, I'm taking the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. This is definitely a dupe for the Better Than Sex. I'm gonna lightly coat my lashes. Just like that. I have like barely any lashes. And then I'm taking the Chi lashes in the style Sophia, and I'm gonna put these on and be right back. Alright, so lashes are on. Now to reapply the primer. I'm taking the same ones I mentioned before, the Wet n Wild Dewy face primer. I'm taking this mainly around the outer portion of my face. That was actually a lot on my forehead, but we'll make it work. We're just gonna look like a Tin Man for a little bit, I guess. Okay, so once we look like a Tin Man, I'm taking the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, and we're just going to focus this in the center of the face. I like to warm it up in my fingers first. Otherwise, it like kind of balls up. It's very similar to the Benefit Professional if you've tried that. Oh my god, is that primer in my hair? We're just going to pretend like that didn't happen. Now my hands are like really greasy. For foundation, I'm taking the Wet n Wild Photo Photo Focus foundation. I'm mixing two shades. I've got Bronze Beige, which is this one, and Classic Beige. I'm pretty sure one's like a bit too dark and the wrong undertone, and the other one's like a bit too light but the right undertone. So we're just going to apply a bit of each. Hopefully this is like enough. And then like you can see how much darker this one is. I'm taking my Real Technique sponge just to blend that out. I mean, I do need to build the coverage up, but I'm not sure what shade to go in with. I think I'm just going to take Bronze Beige. Beige? No. How do you say that word? Beige. Beige. Thanks, babe. Beige. Oh, I missed the applicator to go back in the bottle. So I'm just building that up in areas I need it most. I've got quite a bit of like acne scarring on my face, but it's a really nice foundation. Right, so it's looking pretty good. For concealer, we're doing the same situation, mixing two shades because apparently I don't know how to choose like a really good shade. I'm taking 15 Fair Clear and 20 Sand Sable. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. But we're just going to take this under the eyes. Actually, I think that's a pretty good shade. Alright, we're not going to mix them. I'm just taking 20 Sand Sable. And before we start blending that out, we're just going to get our loose powder ready. I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Fairlight 10. That's what we're taking. I'm taking my sponge. I actually thought I would have like had to mix these concealers, but I mean this is like an alright shape. I didn't want to like lighten my under eyes too much. Oh my god, does anyone else struggle to get like right in there, like underneath the eye? It's actually a pain in the ass. Also with like the sponge, we're just kind of cleaning up the eyeshadow with the sponge, like with the concealer on the sponge. We're just like carving it out, cleaning it up sort of thing. Okay, I might have took a bit too much off. Well, that's alright. I still have a lot on my sponge. So I'm just taking these down the center of the face without dipping into any more product. Then we're dipping into that powder. Well, I probably should have put some in the back of the lid, but that's alright. And we're just gonna bake underneath the eyes. Oh my god, I'm still like struggling to get right in there. Alright. Then I'm taking that on my chin, my nose, and in my smile lines. Smile lines. I literally just wiped like the foundation off my lips and it's already back, so love that. I'm also just taking that on my forehead. These are just the places that I tend to get oily the quickest. Alright, and then set the rest of our face so it doesn't go sliding off our face. Did that make sense? I think it did. I hope it did. I'm taking my Australis Fresh and Flawless Pressed Powder in the shade Darkest Brown. This is probably one of the... Oh my god, you can't even see it! Okay, now you can. This is probably one of the first powders I actually hit pan on. Just thought I'd let you guys know. But I'm taking that on a big fluffy brush and pressing it into the skin where we didn't put the last powder. I also really like this powder because it does give like a bit of extra coverage. It's definitely a dupe for the MAC Studio Fix powder, which I absolutely love as well. Alright, so next up we're going to go back in and finish off the eyes. I actually don't know what I want to do underneath them, so this should be interesting. I need to find a brush. Alright, so I'm just taking like a little domed kind of a brush. And I'm just going to go in with this light orange shade up here, which is called Running Late. Wow, that light practically sums up my life. And we're just going to take that and run it along the lower lash line. Yeah, okay, that looks okay. I actually thought that wasn't going to turn out that good. Ooh, that was like, that was a bit much. Ooh, I brought that down too far. Oh, it's alright, we'll just blend it out. Alright, so it's not looking that bad, but I'm just going to take... I'm just taking like a flat kind of fluffy brush, and I'm going to dip into the yellow shade up here, which is called Vitamin C, and I'm just running that like underneath the orange to blend it out. I don't know if that's actually going to show up or not. It's not really showing up, but I mean it kind of is. I'm not sure. Okay, it showed up that time. Alright, so that's it for the... Oh, actually no, it's not. We need mascara. Wow, it's right in front of me, so I'm just gonna take my L'Oreal Lash Paradise again and apply some bottom lash mascara. I'm just taking a big fluffy brush and wiping off what's underneath my eyes, and just sort of where I applied that translucent powder. So next up is bronzer, and I actually didn't have a lot of affordable options for this, but I've got the Wet n Wild contouring palette in Dolce Delice. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And then I've got like this NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. I'm not too sure if there's like a warm kind of a shade in here that will be good for a bronzer. I think I'm just going to go in with the Wet n Wild one. So I'm just going to take that on a big fluffy brush, dip in. Ooh, that had like a bit of fallout. You probably can't even see that. Whoa. We're just going to apply that to the cheek area. I think that's nice. I mean, ooh. It's reminding me a lot of my, I'd say like my MAC Give Me Some. Also taking that on the forehead. Across the nose. Some on the chin. I think that's it for bronzer. Next up we have blush. I'm taking the... Seriously, get your shit together, Charlotte. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back and the blush is in good condition, so that's a good sign. I'm taking the Wet n Wild Colour Icon Blush in the shade Pearlescent Pink, and I'm just taking that on like a angled fluffy brush. We're just going to pat that all over the cheeks. I do like to apply a generous amount of blush just because I feel like, I mean, it never really like shows through or it doesn't last that long. Okay, that's blush done. For highlight, alright, so next up for highlight, I'm taking the Maybelline Master Chrome in 100 Molten Gold. I really want to try the rose gold one, or the Maybelline X Puma collab, or is that the rose gold? I'm pretty sure like the normal rose gold one isn't available in Australia. It could be, and I just can't find it, or I haven't looked. So just taking this on a Morphe M451 brush. Hands down, best highlighting brush. Applying this pretty much to the high points of my face. The tip of the nose, the bridge, and the Cupid's bow. Actually, we're going to add some to our brow bone and just above. Alright, so because I did add some to my brow bone, I went a bit crazy. I'm just taking my first brush that we used with the orange shade, and we're just going to blend that out. I'm also going to blend down here to kind of blend them together. Any excess product on the brush should be fine to like blend it out. Alright, well, what's next? Lips, I believe. So for lips, I'm taking the Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade Mocha. Oh, not this again. I literally don't know how to pronounce it. I guess everyone has like different ways. I actually haven't tried this color before. Alright, so lips are on. For setting spray, I'm taking the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Natural Finish setting spray. I believe there's also a matte one. But we're just gonna give this a good shake. I didn't drop it this time. And that smells amazing. I spoke too soon. Alright, so this, guys, is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed, and fingers crossed this video hasn't turned out like my last one. If you did enjoy, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.